Guys, welcome back to the LBLCS. We got an Economy League game tonight. It is going to be My No No Square versus the Happy Canadians. A couple teams that were streamed in preseason, but we're yet to see a regular season game of these guys. So now that we are finally in and we are finally ready to get this show on the road, in just a few moments, we are just waiting for one of the other casters. He's joining us very shortly. As man you know and love, man you envy deep down inside, LaChance will be here in just a few moments as we are in lobby and they are talking about a bunch of numbers. Both of these teams love math. There's one thing I know, there's one thing I've learned over the past 6 minutes of sitting in the game lobby with these people is they love math. They can't get enough of this stuff. Speaking of math, we had another page that I actually had brought up for you guys, so look at some of it. Checking out the numbers for each team respectively, who's stronger and what aspects. Both of these teams did go 1-1 their first week, so walked away with 1 point and a draw on that scoreboard. It's going to be pretty interesting. It looks like the Happy Canadians are a little more of a reserved team than My No No Square, who seem to be a higher risk, higher reward kind of play style. Both almost... It's actually terrifying. Almost identical in wards placed, which I thought was super weird. The Happy Canadians have placed one more ward than My No No Square. They have purchased 2 more vision wards, and they have destroyed 1 less ward. So... just really, really close stats there. Everywhere else, it gets a little bit different. Bobes, definitely the ADC for the side of the Happy Canadians, dominating in the CS department. DJ Dice, captain of My No No Square, dominating in the kill department. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams match up when they play against each other. I believe we are in for a substitution from the Week 1 rosters. It looks like they are going to be playing with a new top laner. So a new top laner for the side of the Happy Canadians here tonight as O-Dog 500 makes his LBLCS debut. And after tonight's matchups, we'll have his name on the official score sheets. And I am now pleasantly joined by one of the most illustrious voices that you have ever graced your ears, the wonderful LaChance.
Larry Finn, that's an incredible amount of pressure, and I'll do my best to level up to it. I'm not sure. My brain's been a bowl of soup since I've been locked away a mere 76 days ago during this intense quarantine. During that time, I've eaten nothing but curds and whey, and it's boiled my vocabulary down to a paltry fraction of what it was before. What are we talking about?
We're talking about the amazing matchup we have on screen, and I know you can't see this because there's no way for me to broadcast to you unless you went to the Twitch channel itself, but we're looking at the stats from both teams actually right now. I pulled them right up. I slapped them on. I threw their little emblems up. We got Snoop Dogg holding the Canadian flag over there, and...
Incredible.
My No No Square guy.
Small green man dancing?
Yes, that is the My No No Square, I'm going to say creature.
Yeah, the No No Square creature. That's a great mascot. It's a little bit... What's Grizzly, Gibby? What's the Philadelphia one?
Green
Gizzard?
Man. Green Man.
Green Man. Sure, yes. Green Man. This is
Philly Fanatic. Philly Fanatic.
Game.
By the way, it's the Philly Fanatic.
Oh, the Philly Fanatic. All right. I see. Do you know off the top of your head how both these teams did last week?
Yep. I even mentioned it, and I'm mentioning it to you right now. You ready?
Incredible. Yes. Bring it on.
They both went 1-1.
Oh, all right. Wonderful. Both teams are going to be bringing a little bit of confidence to this matchup then. Let's see.
That is
Beautiful.
for sure.
Absolutely. And it seems like everybody is here. I gotta say, I am such a huge fan of just, we've been hitting these games right on time every single day this week. It's just been fantastic. It's so good to see everyone excited to get out there and play these games. I see Mr. Prezi. I see some familiar faces in this one. I love Hookless Thresh as a summoner name in general. I think that's fantastic. And the the clan name synergy on both of these teams. The TH can on all 5 members. And then at the very least, a good 4 out of 5 have the old no-no. I see that the draft, not pro draft anymore, we've shifted brands. Did we strike a deal that I'm unaware of, and now we work with
Well, I can't
Roll?
get into our Chinese connections, but we may or may not have come across a tremendous amount of sand. Because, well, we can't really take, money being low budget and all, so...
No.
I actually have a remarkable... I have words that aren't fake. I have real words.
Of course.
Let me try to get those ones out. Ready? I have a remarkable amount of insight, there it is, into how this draft is going to go from both sides. So I'm actually going to sit back and not spoil anyone's dinner here. I hope you've had your dinner, and if you're on the West Coast, I hope you're having it soon. Because this game is going to be really fun to watch. You're not going to want to leave your seat.
That is very exciting. I thought you were going to spoil that the reason we accepted sand is because we all have a bunch of terrariums that we have to fill.
Well, I didn't want to... I was going to get there...
Right.
I didn't want to...
That's my bad.
That's okay. No, that's... I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's whatever. THC... I'm actually not... Does that just mean that THC readied up?
That is what that means. THC did ready up. THC has cocked the gun. They are ready at 8:01. They've got a plan in mind. My No-No Square also is thinking about how they're going to destroy this team before the game starts, which is totally possible in draft. We've seen some drafts win games before the games have started in every season of the LBLCS.
Absolutely. It's a proverbial psychological battleground in which every player gets a chance to throw their hat in the ring and say, today is the day that Vayne Top will work.
Dingus has already done it once. The man is a man. He's also a myth. He's also a legend.
What?
Yep. Those are all the things that he is. Dingus, I miss him. If Dingus is listening, Dingus, we love you. Thanks so much.
We do. It's true. It's true. I do wonder, though. I know we have a lot of games that are being played at this exact time. I think there's 6 teams that are playing like within an hour of each other right now.
Yep. We're in the band. We're in the band.
We're in the bands. Here we go.
Band
in the hot seat.
In the hot seat. Hot bread Zeke.
Let's see.
I'll tell you whether I think the bands are good or bad.
Okay.
Amazing band.
Amazing. Okay.
Remarkable.
Okay, good. I hope you've got 10 adjectives.
Decent.
Decent. And please no repeats.
Superb.
Good.
Unexpected.
Okay, all right. Good. Just 5 more. You're halfway there.
Bold. I think I want to do like they're gonna first pick the Thresh here. Right. Not a surprise. The man has it in his name.
Yeah. That's usually a sign.
I think we're gonna see Nocturne follow it.
Set Nocturne.
I think that's what we're gonna see.
Okay. Nocturne's always a fun boy to have in.
You could see like Mr. Prezi has a pretty fun champ pool, and he actually has a lot of mid lane champions that are super safe to pick early, and they are hovering one right now, and they locked it in.
There it is. Wow. Insta-grabbing that Ashe.
Yeah, then he goes straight for the Ashe, and it's a
great champ.
Yeah, I know you like it.
Yeah, of course, man. If I had to use one word to describe it, I'd say vivacious.
I thought you would say mine. That one's mine.
That one's mine. No, I've actually, in solo queue, the Kled. I love No-No Square's comp so far. The Ashe Thresh Kled. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I think that's a really solid first 3 pick there. I think it's
a great core to build
Lux
around.
is also like, there it is.
Wow, you knew it. So is that Nocturne going mid? Is that what you were thinking?
No, I think that Nocturne is junk. It could. Theoretically, it could go mid. Because Lux
Sure.
could totally be flexed to the support position. But
Right.
I think Mr. Prezi played Lux in the first week, so I would expect you to go back onto him. As they're going to ban away the
Sure.
Orianna, some of this Wombo, they're going to try to take it away. They're going to take away Misfortune from Bobes down there in the bot lane on THC. He is a force to reckon with.
Oof.
Z to the Lee says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking about Bobes, a.k.a. Piltover's Playboy, a.k.a. the Wanderlust of the bot lane, a.k.a. the Alpha Beta, that Bobes? The Bobes that double-handedly uses a variety of mouse and keyboard to manipulate the movement of marksmen? The Bobes who Snoop Dogg coughed on to infect him with positive energy in a state of happiness unparalleled by anyone else in the Economy League? Yeah, I didn't think so. You're not allowed to talk about gods that way."
Serious credit to the community who I've seen so many different paragraph long entries. And also Kevin has allergies followed that incredible sonnet up with I have allergies.
The man's got
Thank you,
allergies,
Kevin.
and honestly, I don't know where everybody lives in the world, but where I live in the world, I had horrible allergies today. It was super bad.
It's getting so bad. It's really a problem.
Oh, and there it is. There it is. Piltover's Playboy locks in Piltover's Playboy. The Jinx, here they come.
Wow. All right, really curious to see what No Square rounds this composition out with.
Kane.
Sure, I like that.
Criminal.
Criminal.
What you got here? Come on.
Bring it
Nono.
on, blow
Come
our
on,
minds.
Nono.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be Syndra.
You
Nailed it!
All right, okay, now guess this one.
Fucking nailed it!
All right, just guess where Lux is going. That's all I want you to do. This time.
Lux is going mid lane.
Okay, yeah, I 100% agree. I think they're gonna pay. I think you play another big boy here to round this out. Like you got to play
Yeah,
someone who's
yeah.
taller than most other champions,
Yes.
just for height
Yes.
distribution in general. Like yes, Nocturne floats, but he's
Braum?
not really tall. Braum would be a big boy.
Braum would be a big boy.
Morgana's also like she's pretty tall.
She's a very tall lady. She's
She's
very
not
tall.
crazy tall, but she's up there.
No, it's not 7 feet. But
Oh,
like, whoa! There it is.
the man, the myth,
Beautiful,
the
right.
legend. Thank you so much for the follow. Alb3 Diaz. Definitely didn't mean to say it any other way. Exactly like that. I actually love both of these comps, which is kind of
Yeah,
scary.
they're both awesome. This is going to be such a fun game. I think they both nailed these compositions. They both have really fun engages, and there's just a lot of damage.
Yeah, there's a lot of
And
damage.
pop-off scenarios in both comps. That's very exciting.
Yeah, every lane has somebody terrifying.
Yeah. No, 100%. Oh,
They
my
are checking, and
God.
Waffles, the jungler here, is the one in charge of starting this one up, and he does. We're jumping right into the pick and ban that you just witnessed and that you just saw. Guys, if you guys think THC is going to win, let us know. They're on the red side this game. And you think they're not going to win, tell me that my no-no square is, because I have my opinion, but I want to hear the chances first.
So, I really... This is a difficult one because, again, we've established that both of these teams have great compositions. I think my no-no square is going to win this. I want to give them the half-point edge in terms of a better composition. I think they've got exquisite fight lines, wonderful pick, great team fight, and a beautiful array of colors and damage, and a decent amount of circles.
Okay. You're really big into the circle thing. I want to circle back right now and talk about why do you think, is it just more circles win the game?
Circles win the game. Thank you. Rescued pointed out beautiful array of colors. I think the colors in the portrait really do contribute to the victory, which pretty much is alongside my circle theory, which is that circles are the best shape in League of Legends. And the more circles that you are able to produce in a team composition means a greater chance of victory.
All right, well, I'm pulling up some giant statistics. You ready for these massive statistics?
Yeah, hit me.
Okay. Statistics follow like this. Kayn has been played 4 times in the Economy League, 2-2.
Okay.
Straight fact. That's just a fact. Morgana
Absolutely.
and Syndra have both been played 3 times. Guess what their record is?
They've both had 100% loss.
100% correct.
Whoa!
Neither Morgana nor Syndra has won a game in the Economy League this season. So this is actually more intense than I thought this game would be. This is a game for everything right here.
Now I'm calling shenanigans because this is a clear handshake way to change the statistics for those champions.
Jinx has also been played 3 times, and so has Ashe.
How'd they do? Ashe is, can I guess? I think Ashe went 2 victories, 1 loss.
And what do you think Jinx went?
I think Jinx, 1 victory, 2 losses.
You had them reversed. Jinx actually is 2-1, and Ashe is 1-2.
Wait, are we allowed to swear?
Occasionally, yeah. Who's gonna stop us? Me? You?
You're right. Unhinged.
There's no rules this cast, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle in.
Let me flip a table and damage my own apartment.
Lux and Lux is 1-1. I think I saw Nocturne high up in this list too, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. Maybe my eyes deceiveth me.
Get those better glasses. Change those contacts. How has? Okay, and both these two. This is very balanced in terms of statistics. This is balanced in terms of team play. This is gonna be. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, set your slow cookers to low because this is gonna be a long game. Maybe it's not. I just wanted to say that.
Wrote down?
No, it's not.
Ladies and gentlemen, set your slow cookers to low. I don't know why. I feel like that's something you had pre-planned.
No, it's not. I did think of it a full 60 seconds ago, though, because I was just thinking of things, and I was like, I own a slow cooker. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Messing around with it. You put it on low for a long time, and then I was like, what sounds better? Because there's only 2 modes. There's 3. There's high, low, and warm. Ladies and gentlemen, this has just turned into sort of an anecdotal advertisement.
If you want to know how to cook...
Let me walk you through the sausage and peppers recipe.
Actually, I think
made
Morgana has a like a cooking outfit, cooking skin rather.
Absolutely,
she
does.
wears like mittens, right?
And a big tall chef hat.
I think that if Morgana heard any part of this cast and right at the last second switched to that skin, it's GG. THC wins it hands
That's 100% correct. We've got some sort of, everyone refuses to read the bylaws of the LBLCS, and we've slipped some pretty criminal things into those PDFs. So it's important that people read the rules. But that is one of them.
Wait, Xavier's in this game, which is, by the way, a minute in, and still had the time to type into the Twitch chat, I hear Morgana has no skins. He's Morgana. He is playing Morgana.
What? I'm glad.
Commitment.
Commitment. Commit to the bit. And you'll get a dog to sit. I lost the trail on that one. I am Marca Diaz says, LeChance has the rights to my firstborn per LBLCS laws. Thank you so much for actually getting to the end of those those incredibly long and confusing and intentionally litigious rules that we put together. And yes, I will collect your firstborn son as per the agreement by clicking yes to that button.
Right.
To
Thank
that
you
applicant
so much. And Arm Arcadius also reminded us that this is Titan, but also that we don't have the budget for a desk. And so we are actually both in open land, sitting around. Dutch Krampus, the captain of THC, hyping them up in chat. THC. I think Snoop Dogg is looking over them tonight with much grace.
So true. Yeah, Snoop Dogg unfortunately could not be here tonight. He had a prior engagement, but of course, Yes, we are in an open field, of course, 6 feet apart. It does look like it's about to start raining, so that could cause some trouble.
I've seen electrical fires before. They're fine. Also, if it's raining, we're going to be even more safe.
Yeah. It's too long to read, but one of my most favorite paragraphs just got posted that, of course, starts with, "This fucking league is garbage." A wonderful inside joke.
Oh, we're going right into the game. Maybe I should switch to the in-game.
Yes, we are. That's recommended. I'm sure that we could sort of, audiobook this shit and just describe
I can tell you what's
things.
going on just by the sounds of the game. I actually, when I play Lee Sin, I cosplay it, I turn my monitor off, I just listen, right?
Wow.
Just listening, right? What do I hear?
And
also,
and what if I were to op.gg, what would I see?
Well,
with your
you'd see something very similar to O-Dog's name, except the dog might be replaced with a slash. Owen 500. O-Dog getting his debut here in the top lane for THC. Kind of excited to see him come out. Dutch Krampus is their captain. I think actually did the draft for them, so they
Beautiful.
Submit to his power and his reign.
That's great that from a captain's position you can sort of paint this beautiful portrait. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, how many words is a team composition worth? That's my question. But either way, all those words will come together in a beautiful story, which will be played out over the next 20 to 60 minutes. Dear God, if this is an hour-long game, I don't know what I'll do.
I will let you know that THC had a scrim the other night, and they were working on brand new things. And they talked to me about it, and they said, yeah, game 1 we knew we'd lose at like 25 minutes, so we pushed it to as long as they could go, which was 58 minutes. So
Jesus.
You might
look
not
at the
want
pings
to.
coming out.
Oh, this is some aggro teams. Both teams going in deep, walking along with their feet, looking for something neat to eat.
Incredible, well said. The way they've gone hunting. Look at which the closeness of proximity to which these champions are moving, keeping each other warm with their body warmth. Such tight-knit clicking.
They are not following social distancing.
They are not. Oh my God.
I'm banning.
Blown this wide open.
Banning all 10 of these members as soon as this game.
Oh, thank you.
They're gonna get deep wards though.
Wow, an incredible allocation of energy and effort. Unfortunately, actually, that worked out really well for my No-No Square, only because they are taking that buff. Whereas THC has decided we're going to back off. We've got our wards down. We've got some vision. We can see around us, and knowledge is power.
Right, they're getting more powerful every time. Oh, the one thing I did mention that you're going to love this stat. When I brought up the team stats up earlier, the warding difference. Oh, O-Dog might be getting caught out here. He is already caught out by the Kled, and Kane is around waiting for him. Go ahead, take it over, big boy.
Woo. Nothing happened. But there was a little bit of posturing.
Oh yeah, there is some posture.
Ooh, DJ Dice, nice little dodge there.
What I was saying is, these teams played 2 different teams last week. They both went 1-1. They had, THC had 1 more ward placed overall. Had bought only 2 more control wards and had killed only 1 less ward, so their vision score was almost exactly the same.
Oh my God. These teams are essentially a mirror of each other.
Yes, they don't even know it yet.
No, I don't think anyone's
they're still
done
level 1 here in the bot lane.
Let's see. Yes, Jinx might be caught out here. Let's see if this
does
lands.
burn the heal.
Ash getting those slows down. A flash. Ignite is going down. Another flash, but a misplaced auto attack does not secure that kill. Will the Ignite take it? No.
A 3-for-3 trade in summoner spells as they're going to back up in the bot lane.
Ooh, Hookless Thresh showing us why he spent money to have that champion in its name. But here we go. We've got a gank. All right, let's see if he can take down Xayvia. Flashes out of the way. Looks like Jinx is going to get a kill. First blood over to Jinx. She's excited. But Hookless Thresh burns, takes out the ADC, flashes out, gets a flash from that. Oh my God. I said Nasus, but really what I meant was Nocturne. It started with an N.
Yeah, Nasus is a dog, and now the camera has shifted over to the fight on O-Dog, who's punching away at this Kled, getting a lot of damage with that Haymaker, dropping it on down. Mid lane's I was gonna say is more tame, and then
Immediately they started fighting. Wow, great follow-up by Downs there. Whew. Wow, alright, so we're about 3 minutes in, and we're at a kill per minute. I wonder how long this will be kept up. Ooh, Prezi looking for an angle here. Oh, Set deciding to fight Kayn, getting some punches down, throwing down that trusty old W.
Hey, so I had trouble in preseason determining how I should say FXDDY's name, and I don't know if I should go Fox Daddy, because I like Fox Daddy a lot, but I don't know if that's what they want.
Sorry, there's a fight here in the top lane. Kled trying to remount. Set's gonna take 2 turret attacks. Okay,
Over the
Wolf's
wall.
coming around. Maybe getting a fear here, but no, gets pushed back. Okay, and another gank. Incredible. They are trying to go for a kill a minute. Kayn here gets a little bit of a slow, but they just trade some damage. I was gonna call him Freddy, but I like Fox Daddy or FX Daddy.
Yeah, this is the same issue I had.
Yeah, I'm also dyslexic, so I saw that and I for real thought his name was Freddy. That's just what I saw.
Okay.
Yeah.
A big CS lead generated down here in the bot lane, but a nice wave getting pushed into Bob, so I think it will start to even out. And he is on... I like that he also got... Did he get first blood? Or was that...
He did. Yeah, Bob's got first blood.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Piltover's Playboy, as he's known.
Oh, yeah. Got a bit of a paragraph we can say about him. Now this Kled, it's interesting because obviously Kled's health is much lower than Set's, but his little horse partner there, what is that horse's name? That big dog horse?
Skarl.
Skarl, yes. Obviously evening things out a little bit. Ooh, okay, gets pulled into turret range.
I don't
Kled,
think that, yeah. Set just has so much damage he can trade back. The thing right now here is if Heart and Sword is able to get any type of remount, Set really has no chance, but...
Right. But until then,
you gotta be... Oh, he wants it, and he's gonna pull him in!
Oh, flashes in. Let's see. Oh, the flash out, and the damage misses. Incredible. Escaped by the hair of a Skarl.
Was able to trade flash for flash too, though. Is down to start
True.
to run for their life. Trading up as much
Maybe
damage
caught
as
him
they
here.
can.
Oh, a beautiful flash over the wall. Makes Nocturne take a path, which is not going to let him get the kill. Incredible. A lot of very close escapes. But these teams have been burning through summoner spells so quickly. We've seen a lot of aggression that has been countered by summoner spell use. And at a certain point, they're just not going to be able to do that anymore. So we're going to see. They're almost exactly even in gold, too. God, this is going to be such a fun game.
Yeah, that CS lead in the bot lane is pretty substantial. That 10 CS, pretty much staying at 10 CS too, because they are able to block them off of so many when they chunked out Jinx to start.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that, Ashe Thresh, they have this experience lead right now. If they hit 6 first, Ashe with that arrow is just going to be able to take him down. But we're talking about top lane right now, because it's these two top laners banging away at each other. Pretty equivalent exchange of health there. But Kayn's on the top side might try to do something.
I think he's going to go steal the red again, as DJ Dice and Hookless Sesh are going to spot them out on the dragon. They do secure it.
Casual hook thrown over, see if he could steal anything. Gotta respect that.
Oh, if you're in solo queue, if you're playing fives, and it's not risking your life to throw it over, throw it over. Because, like...
Always.
Because if you don't get it, it's like, oh, no one thought you would. But if you get it, it's like, you're a goddamn hero.
Yeah, worst case scenario, you're done. Almost no health left on Skarl. I wonder if strategically... No, probably wouldn't make sense to get unmounted on purpose. Ooh, Kayn coming in here. Let's see. The ult comes down. Set a little bit trapped. Does not have his ult to travel anymore. Let's see. His health bar going down. Need one more auto attack, and they get it. But, ooh, and a flash saves them. Good gank.
Yeah, and they had the knowledge that Nocturne was probably still bot side. They had just done that dragon. He didn't really want to go for Herald, it looks like, and Heart and Sword Garen actually, the Kled passive there, he dismounted on the Haymaker, which certainly would have done much more damage than what it did. Was helping him a lot as Waffles is trying to spot out. He's going to go right over the wall, and he's going to ult onto the Kayn. doing as much damage as he can. He is going to get so much damage down, but an ultimate comes through from Kayn. He's going to buy time for Syndra to start to rotate over. It might not be enough. The Lux ult is going to zone him one way, and Waffles picks him up.
Wow, just that last auto attack right there. Nocturne, bit of a nightmare. Let's see.
Oh, this
okay,
Ashe
an
ult.
Ashe arrow coming in.
Ready?
Let's see. The long haul from downtown, and it lands. Here we go. Let's see if they can turn this into anything, but nope. Looks like Wolves is going to be able to get out, and Down has gone too far, and is going to find himself down. And now they can turn on to this Rift Herald.
Wolves is alone though, and they know it. His summoner spells are up. We're going to see him use them right here, I think, to flash over this here and drop the heal, but it's not going to be enough.
Great tanking, good turnover of the kill to the ADC.
So
well done.
I will also say, I don't know if you noticed it. I noticed it. Waffles, the spell shield on Nocturne, he dodged all of Syndra's ult with it.
Yeah.
Which saved his
ridiculous.
life, I think. So.
Absolutely. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Ooh, Down in a tough spot here. Xavier walking up. Okay, all right, had that stopwatch. Gets stun right there. Lands more CC, but it looks like they're going to actually have to get some distance. Mr. Prezi throws out the ult. Freddy, or FX Daddy, getting rid of that Rift Herald.
Should we call him? I like Freddy too. Freddy's easier, I think.
Freddy's way easier, yeah.
All right, he's Freddy
absolutely.
now. Whatever
right,
your name
Freddy,
really is, we've decided. FX Daddy,
Yeah,
a.k.a. Freddy.
Freddy. Let's see. My no-no square trying to clear out some vision. Unfortunately, missing that last ward there by just a second. Let's see. All right. Set roaming down, clearing out these pink wards. Only to be caught out immediately, but looks like Nocturne's gonna ult in on this Syndra. He's gonna get pushed back. Let's see, Thresh is gonna flay him in, maybe, to the tower range. Does not, and now they're gonna walk away. I wonder if Flay was just down. Oh, but an arrow from downtown! That's 2 out of 2! Beautiful! I don't know if they have enough damage to finish him off right here. Looks like Kayn is gonna get ulted by Set, and gonna go down in the end. And a flash in to grab that Thresh! Wow!
O-Dog saying, yo, I may have died first, but this is not over. This is my debut to the LBLCS, and he's making it known.
Oh! Wow. That must have been a feel-good moment. I gotta admit, I've never seen that before. Dying right before the ult goes off like that. Well done. Set gets to roam back up to the top lane. Whew.
All right. You're getting your wish.
Yeah.
It's a kill a minute. It's 11 kills.
Yeah.
We're at 11 minutes.
They heard my wish for this statistic, and they're going for it.
How? I'm amazed that Jinx is back up in farm. She was left alone for so long in the bot lane. She's even.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. And I don't think that there's been so much fighting, and it's gone back and forth. Yes, obviously 3 more kills to THC, but the gold is within 500 of each other, and anyone who's played League of Legends before knows that can very quickly turn around, right? You know, we've all won games that we definitely shouldn't have, but a 500 gold lead doesn't mean anything at this point.
And it's because they've been sacrificing a lot of for these kills, but they've been giving up a lot of lane pressure. Kled was able to bounce that wave into the tower, deny a lot of CS. But I think THC is doing one thing a lot better, and that's going for these neutral objectives really well. The thing I'm also going to say is I get why you like Ashe, but I don't. And you're a phenomenal Ashe player, but this man's two for 2 right now.
Oh my god, the arrows from downtown, I'm loving it. Those are, hitting one of those, it's a called shot. It's pointing up into the bleachers and saying,
it's
this
the
one's a
Babe
home
Ruth
run.
of League of Legends. It's
Absolutely, it is the Babe Ruth, 100%. We gotta get a skin for that, for sure. Yeah, no, Ashe is great. She brings vision, she brings a map-wide ult that stuns somebody for a crazy amount of time, and that W with all the slows. Looks like Nocturne's going in onto this Thresh. Don't know if he's going to be able to save himself. The ult comes down. This is going to be a kill that goes over to Jinx. Yeah, that was a lot of lockup.
And that pick, I think, means that this is theirs pretty safely without being... They're going to pull it out, too, just to make sure.
Right. And my no-no square... not really making any specific moves right now. I think they could have pushed over top tower. Looks like Kled's going to push over top tower right now. and Set is going to recall. Now, they have not been able to even take a plate off of mid currently. Just so much action going on. I feel like there have been so many ganks onto that Syndra. You know, breaking down that Bastion. Of course, it's even. I'm just now realizing that THC has 2 dragons. That's starting to get dicey.
And I think mid tower might be the first tower to fall for, for THC to get rather, and which, in my opinion, professional opinion. Well, semi-professional opinion.
No. Don't short sell yourself. Professional.
Well, I don't know if I have the budget for professional opinion.
That's a fair point.
In my opinion, in general.
Yeah.
I think mid tower is the best one to knock down first. Is O-Dog's going to start to run for his life.
Will he get out? Great use of the ult to run, but I don't think he's going to be able to get all the way out. Looks like they're trying to hand the kill off. And it goes over to Kled. Great ult to run away. That was a really good set ult to get some distance there. You know, did what you could. And that puts my Nunu Square in the gold lead, actually.
Nocturne is going to get caught out right now, though. He's in a little bit of a pickle.
A great flash. Oh, beautiful right here. Looks like Jinx being slowed down a lot, but the Nocturne ult is up above. And no one ends up going down right here. Thresh being very aggressive, walking up. Ashe Arrow was used, but this is the sign of a great support saying, hey, I'm dangerous. You should back away from me. Let's see, now having to retreat a little bit on his own. I mean, that Thresh Ashe just has more health than Jinx Morgana. So if you can land that CC and avoid those spell shields, you really can blow somebody up.
I think that's also like a super powerful mid-game pick. I think just Thresh Ashe mid-game is kind of they really matter. Like Ashe at that like 2-3 items gets really big. That Blade of the Ruined King's already finished. I think Jinx late game with Morgana shield though could prove to be a big problem if we get there.
Absolutely. I mean, just spell shield in general. Ooh, let's see. Ashe getting a lot of free hits down. A great tag right there. Looks like Morgana does go down. The kill goes over to Ashe. They're going to chase here. W comes back up. They get the slow onto Jinx. Ashe applying those slows for auto attacks. Thresh walking up, gets that play. Jinx says, I have to stand and fight, and does not get a kill, unfortunately for her. Ashe did a great job there, landing the W for the slows, layering the auto attacks, building up those Q stacks. Really, really well done.
I think it was mostly also just a little bit of a miscalculation of Morgana stepping up a little too far. Like, I think when sometimes you have the black shield on you, you're fooled into this false sense of security, like, oh, my health looks bigger. But if they're only doing physical damage, it's not bigger. it doesn't hit that shield.
Thresh hook chunked a huge amount of health. That was surprising. A tower has still not gone down, even in this incredibly bloody fight. Still just below a kill a minute. We'll see though, because Kayn is coming back up.
Yeah, they really don't like playing the one-on-one against this O-Dog here.
No, they don't, and I think that's smart, because this is a set. Oh, Ashe Arrow does, finally one misses. Looks like they're going to try. Let's see if he can take it. He can. Set doing a beautiful job. Wow. Well done. I mean, that's the archetypal top play that you want to see, right? You're outnumbered, you're outmanned, and you're outgunned. But you have more fun. You turn it into a kill.
Yeah, also, he was able to hold on to his flash, which is super big, which means he probably can get out safely of the next one. Or he's just going to use it aggressively. O-Dog wants every single kill.
Really, really does. And notably, does not have Trinity Force yet, so once he's able to turn in this cash and turn it into that big item, I mean, wow. Kled's got a big mustache.
Okay. Yeah, for his size, yes.
Okay, I mean, yes, I understand what you're saying. Ooh, looks like, wow, he was just about to remap. I'm not sure if Set can get out of this. That kill is going to go over to the Kled. I think that was a bait. I think that was on purpose.
I think it absolutely was on purpose. I think it's also a little bit of not knowing exactly how quickly Kled can come back online later in the game. Like level 12, he only takes a few autos in a gun hit. So.
Right. Yeah. Okay. My Nunu Square might be in a position to...
This Drake's going to be up soon. We're going to see a fight here, though.
Yeah, Nocturne, of course.
Coming in, lurking.
Yeah, going to be able to. Hey, I think first tower is going down, and it's going to be top.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, well done. And my Nano Square really coming back here. They've got the gold lead. Looks like, well, let's see if there can be a steal at all. Oh, incredible! Mr. Prezi! Talk about from downtown! Now the Nocturne ult coming in. Who's he going in on? It's gonna be the Thresh. He gets that kill. Ashe trying to layer out these auto attacks. Beautiful Borg Sack right there. Buff with the exhaust. Gonna make it almost impossible to get out of there. Wow. That...
I think Lux got hit by the last Ashe ult and was like, you know what? I can do this too.
I don't want to be dramatic.
That's
But
such a
I
lie.
think-
That is such a horrible lie.
What? How dare you? How dare you, sir? I think that may have won them the game right there. What an incredible... Oh.
That is such a
this Syndra's
mental
back.
shift.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Both of these teams just are so good at turning it on. You know, just in anime sometimes they'll be like, this person's a spear and this person's a shield. Both of these teams are swords, and like all they know how to, not all they know how to do, but they're incredibly good at slashing and hacking and stabbing, and they have just put that on parade here today. Constant fighting, and I love it. Oh, all right. They have
Waffle's
some
getting
auto attacks
fought right now. Probably isn't go down. Trying to hide as
Yeah.
much as he can in the bush and ult away, but is unable to.
I think he got minion. Well, I don't know what happened there.
Oh, they
Ooh.
couldn't quite get it in time. It does despawn at
Does
20 minutes.
indeed. Wow, speaking of which, it is only at 20 minutes. We have 21 kills. We
They
have
have
22
time. They got, like,
kills.
take a breath. You know, take your time. You can die in a couple minutes. You don't have to die right now.
Right, and absolutely even gold. Oh, yeah. Alright, Ashe deciding to layer down some damage there. Great Thresh plays, just always in the right place with those lanterns.
I think Lux might have to drop ult. Yeah, just to hold
Yep.
this wave.
Absolutely, you might as well. I don't
He's
think she's
still
going to be able to
go
defend this.
down.
Ooh.
The barrier comes out. She's gonna flash away as well, and Nocturne's here to just give that moral support.
Absolutely. I mean, this is also Soul Point. When this Drake comes up, we've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to set this up to either get Soul or stop it. And, not gonna lie, that 10% cooldown on Nono Square for ults, they've got some powerful ults. THC is like, we're gonna get an early start on this. We're gonna make you come back and... Ooh, okay, let's see. Traps thrown out. And a hook thrown out. Just a little gentle sparring. Good Q dodged. DJ Dice showing us he knows his way around the dance floor. Alright, Set trying to get that grab. Okay, a hook comes out. It does
Here comes
grab the
Kayn.
Jinx.
Oh,
Kayn is
Jinx
here.
is caught.
There we go. The full circle. Jinx is gone. Let's see. Syndra teleport from behind. Kled is... Oh, sorry, that's Set. Got the shield. Not dead yet. And it looks like Morgana tagged and gone. That last kill, not sure. I think it went on to the Syndra. Wow. 25 kills, 22 minutes. What's good for THC, though, is that there is still time for them to come back and try and take this dragon. But right now, they're just going to press and press and press, and Nono Square is going to get some... Oh, wow! All right, being aggressive. This Kled... Gone.
Really,
Utterly gone.
really, really good on Nocturne, knowing, hey, you're not fighting that alone. You're not going to win that one. And
Right.
just ulting so that there is no ability for Kled to start the engagement.
Right.
We're starting it, and here we come. So props on that there.
Absolutely. Ooh, DJ Dice going through the jungle. Oh no, I think Set's gonna intercept him. Let's see here. Yep, maybe gone a little too far. An instant flash. Very well done. Oh no, DJ Dice on the wrong side of the blast cone. Maybe caught here. Can he get a kill?
No, I think
Can he
he's
get a
caught
kill? Let's
Xavier.
See. Let's see. I'm not sure. He's got some help. Jinx laying down those auto attacks. Oh, so heartbreaking right there. Oh, but Kayn, come back, gets the exhaust, and gets a kill. This is interesting. Okay,
O-Dog
Freddy
wants
now
this one.
caught with this set,
got
but
the
a
ninja
teleport
tag.
comes in. Wow, both these teams are do or die for each other. This was not supposed to be a full team fight, but it's turned out into that way. Kane coming out. Let's see, Jinx not able to get that distance. And now we find THC killed at the wrong time now because Drake is coming up in 2 seconds.
But Nocturne's on Inhibitor Tower. He has moved all the way down, split pushing on that side of the map, and they're not even able to get the inner here. So they are taking so much, but another Ash Arrow hits.
Beautiful. Oh, and that looked like a real Teemo's choice, you know? No good option there either. You lose the dragon or you have to go and get the inner. What?
It's like a Sophie's choice, but with Teemo.
What do you mean? A thinly veiled League of Legends reference and a popular colloquial saying? That's exactly what that was. But they do get that Cloud Drake.
Yeah, so definitely super, super big for the side of My No No Square to take that 4th dragon, not allowing that soul to pop onto people like Set, people like Morgana in Nocturne. Could be really, really dangerous. Even Jinx, because that soul would basically give her and Lux so many full range ults.
Seriously. Now, whew, it's hard to tell. The pacing of this game has been so fast. In fast-paced games, you know, even though this is only 25 minutes, it might as well be 80 minutes into the game. Both these teams are poised to strike and kill at a moment's notice. Is Baron the deciding factor here?
No.
We haven't.
Nah.
You think it's gonna be the Dragons?
I don't even think it's the. Are you ready for this?
You just think it's gonna be a fight? Yeah. Hit me,
I think it's just straight up the macro of the teams and where they are. Like if they are deep in someone's base and that person loses the fight, both of these teams have the ability to shred towers. Kled, Ashe, Kane can shred towers. Jinx literally gets a passive and moves faster after she kills one. Nocturne can absolutely shred towers. Set too. Like if you get aced and you don't take away 2-3 members at least, you could look at least Inhib gone if not more.
And it's wild because if we look at these two compositions, how incredibly well mirrored they are. You know, in the top lane, you've got 2 champions that are bruisers that both have ways to engage and start these fights. Both junglers are assassins who have ways to ignore the entire other front line and get onto the back line. Both mid lane control mages with CC and incredible burst damage. Both ADCs, map-wide ults, insane amounts of damage, and the ability to pop off in a fight with increased auto attack speed. And then both supports, great CC.
Pick potential and looking for another pick right here as actually Thresh baits himself in. And it looks like they will have not quite enough damage. The ultimate return. This is going to be a crazy fight in the mid lane. We're looking up to Odog now. The Haymaker is dropped. The ultimate's dropped as well. He's going all the way in, and they're not going to be able to help him too much as THC fall to the back foot. But lo and behold, the lonely Nocturne in the bot lane takes another tower.
That was the triple bait. Oh, Kled is going in. He doesn't seem like he's on the same page with his team right here. Okay, looks like Thresh is actually caught up a little bit.
Good black shield.
Really good black shield. And we've got a lot of low health bars and a Jinx ult that is halfway up. Kane, oh my god, does get tagged right there. Let's see, Syndra, is she able to pull this off? Yes, she is. Incredible. Wow. Wow. These teleports. I mean, what a great summoner spell.
THC is doing a great job of taking things despite losing the numbers advantage here in mid lane. They're still able to take so much, and Kane's now under tower looking for the kill on Prezi. The ultimate is yet to come out. He's going to drop it underneath the tower here, and Freddy's going to start to back up. He might get punished for this, but DJ Dice gets dropped by Mr. Prezi's giant laser beam, and Kane's right after to follow. This could mean they look to Baron here, but Nocturne is still down for 12 seconds.
Well done. That was a wild fight. That Lux ult just clipping Ashe, taking her down. Yeah, I don't know. Can they? You know, Jinx has low mana. That might not necessarily be a problem.
Yeah. Whoever wins this game knows that game 2 ain't going to be easy because neither team, this is not a walk in the park for either team. 17-18. The gold is only 1K difference at like almost 28 minutes in the game. Like this is so tight, so close.
And we called it from the very beginning, talking about how great both of these compositions are. I completely agree. Usually there's some sort of edge, there's some sort of something. I think both of these teams
flashes the stun. He flashed the stun. Odog's going in so deep, but they're unable to get on it down.
Oh, you know what?
Ashe counter? Is there a counter? Like how many of these have hit?
So I've only seen one miss so far. He's hit every single other ult, and 3 of them have been from what I would call a considerable distance.
Okay.
Great Nocturne spell shield.
Yeah, very patient with it.
Nice. Okay, Kled saying, let's go, but misses, which means Kled's going in a different direction, unable to pull himself out of that ult. And they just call off the fight, which is probably smart because THC is missing 2 enormous damage dealers.
They don't know that. They don't have the deep vision to have that knowledge, and remember?
Right.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power, vision is knowledge, knowledge is power.
Vision
Vision is money,
Oh.
Money is time, and time is team fights, and here we go, Nocturne coming in a huge Lux ult, going down, incredible damage. Can Jinx get these resets? I think so. Let's see. Oh, not a single person has gone down yet. Wolf's surprisingly living through all of this, fighting the dragon now. Thresh, first one to go down. Jinx is officially excited, getting some auto attacks off, but Freddy's saying, it's my job to kill you, and I don't think an ult
What a
goes
shield
down.
from
A triple
Prezi.
kill. That was so well done. Okay.
Piltover's Playboy is ready to rock over here. Bob's looking really, really clean on this Jinx in that team fight there. Just great auto spacing for kiting, knowing that his team can show up and knowing that my only job is to do more damage. It's not...
Credit where credit's due, throwing out that W, mixing it, you know, still by a full second, but it was close. I felt it in my heart.
I felt it.
Whew. Now, Jinx got 3 kills in that fight. This is a Jinx you need to be afraid of now. Yeah, Freddy was so close to getting that kill. And now they've got Cloud Soul. Now it's Soul, and now you're fighting for Elder Drakes. Which if either team gets Elder...
yeah. It's over on the one rare, super rare condition, but Nocturne has finished Sand Greenblade. And so if they realize they don't get Elder and Nocturne somewhere else on the map, I mean, the attack speed he is going to have on towers and on everything else is going to be pretty crazy. So you could see some split push pressure just to deny the absolute loss if it does go over to DJ Dice's My No Square. I mean, it totally could. These have been super back and forth.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, do you think that the Cloud Soul will turn the tide of a team fight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I think having Morgana have the speed to catch up with whoever she wants after ulting and keeping maybe Ashe locked down means that Nocturne has such an easy time to actually get on there, whereas, you know, it's going to be harder to get on Bobes on this Jinx with Lux. Lux been doing a great job of playing the secondary support role, just shielding Jinx over and over again in team fights.
Absolutely, and I mean, like, let's talk about this next team fight. You know, you talked about Morgana staying on someone. Sometimes you need to flash ult in, and if we look at summoner spells, on the side of THC, Jinx has that heal, very important. But I think also very important, Lux has all their summoners up, including a barrier, and Morgana has exhaust and flash, and that exhaust has been used so effectively during these games. I think I've seen 2 or 3 kills where it's just turned the tide of them because
they're gonna pinch him in. DJ Dice already looking for it.
Beautiful, another hit right here. That Morgana not letting the spell shield down, locked up again. Are they gonna be able to finish her out? Spell shield does come out, but no, they're not able to finish the Morgana, and the Cledolt's gonna come down. The flash from the Syndra, the flash stun doesn't land on anything. They're really committing to taking out Xayah, which they do, and it looks like
Set and Nocturne are gonna get an inhib.
Nocturne's gonna get an inhib.
With Set. This is the split.
The old split push. Yeah, a very effective trade. Totally worth it. Okay, let's see. Freddy might not have the mana here.
They took one out, and Lux and Jinx. I mean, Jinx had to burn the heal to stay totally safe.
Yeah.
And Xayah on this Morgana did have to burn the sums there, but honestly, I think that's super worth it on the side of THC there. Just a great response to have calm, cool heads and be like, no, don't rotate with Nocturnal. We're not winning this fight. We lost Morgana to start. Let's take what we can.
No, 100%. And Syndra had to use Flash, or Syndra did use Flash during that as well. And they got a multiple ults there. I think that was absolutely worth it. And in a game like this, having to play goalie to a full lane on the other side of the map when Baron's up, that might have turned the tide. But I've said that before, and I've been wrong. So we'll see. Regardless, Ashe backing, See what she buys.
I think if we see any kind of elongated team fight, which I don't think we will, I do kind of give it to THC right now. They have double GA on their people.
Oh, yeah.
They have the extra cooldown for the Lux ult. Like, I think Lux's ult might be on the same cooldown that Set's Haymaker is on. Like,
yeah. Yeah, with the GAs, you might as well have 7 teammates. Like, they have to, My Nono Square has to play to this team composition.
And look at their, I love this. I love this 1-4. Put Nocturne in that solo lane. He actually is really, really scary right now. And he's got the ultimate to come in.
Yeah, he can join. It's basically a teleport, but with damage. Yeah. Yeah, this is really good positioning for them.
Oh, and they catch one.
Okay, beautiful. Ashe Arrow is actually taken by Set, which is probably better for them, but they are laying down a lot of damage. Set with a huge shield, but Kledo comes in. It hits. Freddy trying to get some distance there. Flashes out. Xayvia might be caught. He is. All right, here's the Nocturne coming in right onto the Ashe, and gone. Ashe is out of this fight, but Thresh gets up. Let's see. Jinx both saying, hey, this is my time. I'm going to get these resets. Let's see the Resurrect coming down. The hook misses.
Is that a 1-for-1?
That was a 1-for-1. Yes. I mean, we'll see. Another Lux ult.
There it is. There's gonna be another one.
They have to back off. They have to back off.
Lux's ult, I'm gonna tell you when it's halfway done to reset. Right now.
Jeez, man.
They're gonna get a second inhib here. Nocturne already splitting the other wave, looking for the third.
They have to get their health back. So Ashe is gonna come back up. Her ult is not gonna be up, I don't think, by the time she comes up. I mean, they're gonna go into this very back half of the game with all 3 inhibs down. This is gonna be, super minion duty times 2.
Yeah, and Elder is up in 23 seconds. Set is alive. Ashe is alive. So everybody is backed up, but a great showing from THC in that fight there. However, if you're on the side of My Nono Square, you have to be really smart about this, right? You can't all leave your base, because those minions can go in and basically just take it all. And you can't let them have Elder. So you have to be so careful about how you approach the situation in your own jungle.
100%, and THC's coach must be so proud just to see how that execution was really beautiful. That 1-4 with the open inhib, resulting in these 3 inhibs down. Perfect timing to take these 2. They have their pick of these objectives, of course, going towards the Elder Drake.
Yeah.
So they're gonna pull out. Very patient move, and Jinx kept her GA from that fight.
That's big.
That's enormous. Let's see.
Oh, and here comes the engage. They're going to back it up right now.
This is smart. This is smart. Okay, they caught the Morgana right here. They tagged that Morgana. Let's see. Morgana does go down.
That's backdooring. That's backdooring.
Wolves. Absolutely, Set is going to end the game. Will they notice? Will they be able to end it? Lux, Mr. Prezi flashing out. Lands a stun up. I think Set's going to be able to end this. Backs are being channeled, but are they going to be able to stop the backs from being stopped?
Yeah.
No.
Set's got it. Set's got it.
This is it. This is it. Surrounded by super minions. THC coming, winning this first game.
Odog said, this is my debut game. Watch me win it. And he teleports. I want to know who made that call. I want to know if he thought of it. I want to know if somebody shot called that. That was such a smart call to say, hey, we have a bunch of kite and peel, and we can just survive this fight with our GAs. Get in the base. There's 8 super minions in the base. End the game.
Really well done. Gosh. What a good game. Oh my God.
If I ever see DJ Dyson solo queue, I'm not letting him have Ashe.
No.
I don't want that man to have Ashe.
No, that's ridiculous.
At all anymore, though. You might see that be a ban transition.
Yeah.
Even though they won the game, those ults were incredible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, they played that lane so well. So well. Whew. What a fun game. Man. I love when you can just tell it from the comp. You're like, oh, these guys, they're gonna go for it. Wow. Truly wild. My throat's raw. That's crazy. Whew. Someone you don't know says that's why economy is kinda awesome. Hell yeah. So true. This game was so fun to watch. Let's see what chat's also been saying. Yep, this league is fucking garbage. Absolutely. So true. That's true. That's true.
True, and yeah, that's pretty true. That's true, and yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. That's true.
I'm a Marketus says, I mean, isn't the stream powered by a water mill anyways?
Oh my lord.
That, I'm a Marketus, that's the best burn I've fucking ever heard for this league, and that's officially my favorite thing that I've ever seen anybody comment on our stream. I love the idea that while we're casting, the rest of the admins are just, like, hand cranking a mill. Listen, we're low budget. How are we going to pay for electricity? Come on. Which is a great time to say, ladies and gentlemen, if you just enjoyed that absolute gobstopper of a game, please follow us. Subscribe if you feel like it, but also don't if you don't want to. This is a free world.
Interesting you said gobstopper. Because
yeah, why's that? Yeah.
I'm a man, and I know that you know this, but I know real words. I know a good amount of real words. Sometimes I don't say them. Sometimes I say fake words. And one of the fake words I said the other day was like goobster, and I typed it into YouTube, and the first thing was a gobstopper commercial, and I watched it, and I didn't realize that it was a gobstopper commercial on repeat. So I was there for about 25 minutes late at night, like, is this the same commercial? Yes, 25 minutes of me watching a Gobstoppers commercial. So
wow,
yeah.
Hey, you want to hear a word that's been bouncing around in my head a little bit?
I guess.
Assiduous.
Assiduous.
Isn't that good? Isn't that a great word?
What does it mean? Oof. What's that word mean?
Showing great care and perseverance. That's what assiduous means.
All no names in this game. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not.
I'm sure it was a mistake. It can't possibly be right.
He's on neither of these teams. Interesting. I gotta say.
Droxer says, cops are here, and then he paused. To party!
Oh, thank God. Oh. He started with wee. I was terrified. I was very scared.
Hey, chat.
I love Set Peke. I love that. That was so good. Oh, what a good comment.
Set Peke?
Yeah,
that is fair. He backdoored.
Giga-brained it.
Really good. Can someone tell me why Desiderium 207 has been copy-pastaing true, and yeah, that's pretty true, that's true, and yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true.
Listen, if you don't know, then you don't know. You know?
Don't
I know you know, but I know that I don't know that you know for sure.
Don't you even start.
I kind of love that Bobes is... I'm going to always call him Piltover's Playboy from now on, by the way, from that copy pasta.
Oh. Okay. Well, thank you for the context. I now have the context.
Ew. Oh, Droxers, get that out of here. That is just... Is that a cop? What the hell? No cops here.
Which cop? Right.
Makes me sick. Right. As a professional criminal and crime mastermind, it is asinine that you're posting cops in this chat.
Hey, look at you rhyming. I know you're doing stream things at the same time, but I need to get a bottle of water real quick.
Oh. Everyone that's watching the stream, if you need to get a bottle of water, go get a bottle of water. If you want us to have money to buy water, subscribe to the channel. There's so many things you could do with the time where I'm setting things up. It looks like I am going to have to set up another pro draft as well. I really like the PentaQ site, so I'm going to be silent for a few moments, and you guys can chat amongst yourselves in the chat there and talk about why Droxers is your least favorite cop.
Let's talk about something that we don't talk about often on the stream. And that is bottled water brands. Chat, hit us up with what I want to know what bottled water brand you're drinking right now, but also what's your preference? Do you have a preference? Are you the kind of person who likes to crack open a nice cold Aquafina? Or are you sort of more of a slick, chill Dasani man?
I'm a coriander kind of guy.
You're a coriander kind of guy?
Yeah, guys, don't forget the #1 drink of the LBLCS, a nice cold coriander. Pick one up at your local beverage mart today.
So true. So true. You can find him anywhere now, right?
Everywhere. They're everywhere. People are getting infected with this kind of stuff. It's so good.
Oh no. Oh no. It's all coming together now. We need to diffuse our sponsorship with them.
Droxer says Dasani Master Race, which even pumps me up more. Droxer's on my team, so obviously anything I say to him that is BM, I love him unconditionally.
Right.
That is my least favorite water. Is Dasani.
Horrible.
What, you want to know why?
Water.
Do you want to know why I don't like it? Other than the fact that
is it because Dasani water is
they add salt.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
They add salt. Yeah, look it up.
Wait,
they add salt to the water so that you want to drink more. They did this chemical change and then released the slogan, the water that makes your mouth water. Yeah.
That's... Is the CEO of Dasani a 4-year-old? Because that's the kind of plan that a 4-year-old makes up.
Oh, what kind of 4-year-olds? Wait, what kind of 4-year-olds are you hanging? Oh, we're in the draft. We gotta talk about the draft.
Out of the mouths of babes. Oh shit, they're 4 bands in.
So I think, I like that Olaf band too. So I think Nocturne Band is a great adaptation for the side of No Square. I think I think Waffles on that. I don't know if he's ever gonna get it again all year. Like he looked so nuts. Good on it. So much split, so clean, great splitting, great control early game. I think I would have banned Lux over that Diana. Like really scary. They're going to take the set again first pick here on the blue side. O-Dog looking clean on his transition into the LBLCS with that set Peke kind of play. I want to see more stuff out of him.
So well done. Really briefly, we should keep talking about the draft. I do just want to say, Desiderium, I did see your very heartfelt plea about the environment and bottled water, and I agree with you. Let's carry on. Zach Malphite. Wild. A lot of engage right there. Also, a lot of circles.
They're going to take Yasuo.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
They're going to take Yasuo next.
I've never seen...
If they don't take Yasuo... Well, I don't want to say this, but I think like that is so clearly a Yasuo setup, and I know Down plays it, that if that's not what they're trying to do, I'd be so surprised.
Holy shit.
Go back to the Lux.
I love that idea. I think that would be great. The only... And the Jinx. Let's see. Yeah, dude. You're just correct. Ladies and gentlemen...
No, everything's a copy pasta. Once it's in chat once, it's just always a copy pasta.
What are they copy pastaing now?
What Desiderium said, which I agree with.
Oh, yeah, of course.
We live in one of the most boring dystopias that we've ever lived in.
Chains build revolutions. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone reach down to the waist part of the chair that you're sitting in and just fiddle around, and there you'll find a buckle. And it's important that you fasten that and secure yourself in your seats because we are locked in
and
the Yasuo
it's also
game.
Incredibly dangerous to be driving a car while watching the LBLCS. It's the one time we suggest don't
quickly
watch.
Pull over,
finish the game, or just put the phone down. Put it down, take your nice little drive over to the LBCS.com
Arena.
and
we went in
up.
two very different directions there. One vastly more expensive. Hey, Droxers, thanks for subscribing, man.
Victor? No ADC right now.
Oh my god, sorry, I didn't even see that. God, I need to do my job better. That's incredible.
A lot of respect thrown to the bot lanes here. We saw 4 bot lane bans there. It could be Yasuo ADC. I actually think Yasuo is going to be in the mid lane because Downed plays it, although DJ Dice is the big captain man, the big captain boy. So
my only concern about the Yasuo is clearly it is the linchpin, or it's a linchpin to a very specific plan, which means it's going to get even more attention than mid lane did last game, and they ganked that Syndra so many different times, and I'd argue that Syndra is a much safer champion than Yasuo is.
I think we might even see like a Lee Sin here. Maybe a Jarvan.
THC?
Oh, it's going to be the
Fuck
Amumu.
I like the Amumu.
Yeah, you have a trigger yourself. I also think that picking
Yeah.
double tanks immediately on the red side into a set can be very punishable.
Yeah.
But there's so much lockdown and
jeez.
engage. This is gonna be another wild ride, boys.
This is really gonna be nuts. Okay. So it's a long shot, but AP Malphite question mark. They've got the Leona and the Zac for tank choices. So it's not like impossible. And they've got 2 damage, but and the Yasuo gets shut down? No.
I think again, both of these comps are really great again. I think actually this is some of the best drafting I've seen out of the Economy League in general, like from both teams respectively.
Absolutely.
Like we've seen a couple of games where one team kind of looks like they're winning the draft pretty handily. But honestly, both of these times, it's hard to. Game 1, we talked about the similarities. Game 2, there's massive differences, but both super solid team comps overall.
Rock hard, just like Malphite. These are very well crafted compositions. I'm enjoying how you've got the Yasuo for the AP damage, you've got the Victor for the AP, both capable of hard carrying games. Whew. I don't think there's going to be any surprises in terms of where these champs go. What comp do you give the edge to? I went first last time. You go first this time.
Sure. I'm going to give the comp edge to the side of THC. I think for one major reason, it's the side from My No-No Square feels more one-dimensional to me. Like, they're going to literally dive at you. And also, I think one pick actually really sealed the deal for me in saying this is the Zilean lock-in means that, if you don't pick Zilean, that means you just wasted maybe 2 ults, maybe more, to just receive the Zilean ult in return. Maybe that's still really good, but I think Zilean is such a good counter pick into something like this. That being said, I think bot lane matchup for the side of THC is going to be rough. I don't think Jinx Zilean is going to do well into Victor Leona if Leona can get some engages, because they have so much constant damage, so much burst. This game's going to be super decided, I think, in the early game, and if it goes tit for tat the way we saw last game, it's again going to come down to the macro play.
Last time I disagreed. This time I'm going to agree. I think that the point to which that No Square's comp is a little bit more one-dimensional, I completely agree with. I feel like it does lack a little bit of flexibility, but it's still awesome.
I love it. In no way do I not love this comp.
Oh, of course. And I mean, that's the thing. The Yasuo, and then the Yasuo into the knockup, if you're playing with the Malphite, at a minimum you are expending 2 ultimates if you're pulling it off, right? Ideally, of course, you are catching the Zilean and 3 other people by surprise. And I think that's where it's going to come out to is like positioning.
Mm-hmm.
And while I do think THC's composition is more flexible, I think we saw last game, these teams know how to fight. In terms of mental game, I don't think that No Square is coming to this from a disadvantaged mental space. Like, I think that...
No way.
Yeah, they fought so well last game. Both teams did. I see some people are coming in to the stream right now. Folks, just a reminder, these games are going to be on our YouTube channel later in the week as well. So if you want to relive the action, you can check it out there. I don't know what our backslash is, though. So
and if anyone's watching this on Sunday afternoon at 3:30 p.m., I'm watching you. I don't know. I just felt like that'd be cool
Look-
to say if like someone was tuning in on YouTube and like I was
And they said it at like they clicked to a random spot.
right, and it was like exactly the
Right.
time that they were where they were in the world.
And now that they're looking through a window trying to see you, what they don't realize is that you're actually looking at the other window.
Man,
Turn
so-
around.
Turn around. Got him.
Got him.
We're gonna see who can get who though in this game. I think that sometimes when we talk about like wombo-ish teams,
Yeah.
we talk about who can pull the trigger first. Usually
Yeah.
wins. I
Yeah.
think one of the reasons I was giving that the comp edge to the side of THC is because even if you pull it first on them, they can still retaliate super, super well. Like, Zillion can protect whoever goes in, and then Set gets to pick up that giant tank you just threw into them, and he gets to throw it right back on top of all of you. So there's
Now-
like this, maybe first trigger still wins, but maybe not.
So the first trigger is important, but Nono Square has seen that eventuality, and they've said, well, what if we have 50 triggers, and we just pull all of them? If the first trigger doesn't work, then the second one might, and then the third one might, and then the fourth one might. They have so many go buttons, it hurts.
You know what beats a man with a gun? A man with two.
Man with 50 guns. Now, the Zillion, of course, god dang, this is going to be another good one. It really, truly does come down to execution. I think Death Brushes and the Vision game is going to be the secret winner of this matchup.
I think Vision is just so important in general. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Especially just from like Zach jumps from unconventional angles. Just the whole gambit.
I will
All of
also
the
say, I think Way Too Large is in a game right now. Because Cloud9 also had a game at 7:30, and it's about 9:11, so maybe they're done with their games, maybe they're not. If he's not, he loves a moo-moo.
He should see this game.
He should tune on in.
Absolutely. Rescued agree. Both comps are great again. And Desiderium says that Nono Square actually played this composition.
They played... I actually looked it up. They played one champion different. Can you guess who it is?
Yes. Give me a second.
No, you're going to look it up. No.
No, I'm not going to look it up. I promise.
Okay, so the 5 that they're playing are Malphite, Zac, Yasuo, Victor, and Leona. Which champion was different?
I think that... Scheiße! I think that the Victor was different.
Victor was different. The Victor was MF.
You bubbled for me.
Oh, I bubbled for you. Hopefully not for the stream. Victor was MF. DJ Jice was on MF last week on the game they won, which was the same comp. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So
Boy,
this is like their, you beat us game 1. Well, we have more ideas. Are you ready for them? And I think it also winning, like, I think they lost their first game to the Bonobo boys in week 1, and then whipped out basically this entire comp. And just dominated game 2 to go for that 1-1. THC, on the other hand, won their first game last week and lost the second. So there could be a history repeating itself here tonight.
God, I love when teams have playbooks and they pull it out. So we saw very aggressive level 1s last game. In this one, much more of a 5-point start.
Yeah. This is some teams like, that last game was tiring.
Yeah,
like
100%.
let's start this game at 3.5 minutes when we hit level 3. Can we just do that, guys? Like, that's what everyone's saying.
Absolutely. And I think, I don't think that I don't think that either team has a reason to be demoralized, but certainly exhausted. Just so much decision making, so many insanely close team fights. I think this Lux pick was really smart. Just putting Mr. Prezi back on that.
Mr. Prezi really, really showed up on Lux, stole that dragon, provided so much shielding to his carries, knew when he was the alpha and when he was the beta, kind of in the team fight. He's like, it's Jinx's time to win. Here's a bunch of shields over and over and over again, and here's some peels so you don't get caught. And also knowing when it's like, I caught Syndra, goodbye. So
yes. Absolutely. And we're off. Like you said. Freddy doing a great job here, killing that blue buff. Gets important that we applaud the little things. Good CS get set.
So I know you know this because I'm pretty sure you've been casting my games. I have been playing mid lane now this season.
Yeah, I've actually cast all of your games this season so far.
And
keep playing on Tuesdays, buddy.
and Yasuo and Lux are 2 champions I've played.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I can
give us
talk
some
about
insight.
that one a little bit.
Yeah, 100%.
I agree with the summoner spells, or the runes taken on both of them. I think Mr. Prezi could have opted for an exhaust rather, if need be. I mean, you're gonna get dove on a lot. I think the teleport was taken because they don't have the same like ability to be as global as they were last game, where the set had TP and Nocturnal had
Sure.
Nocturnal, so could get around the map a lot quicker. You might see him clearing waves against somebody like Victor later on and needing to get to the fight. But the Ahri is interesting. I think that's like Jinx and Set can win this game for me. I just need to basically not bleed out, not get caught out.
Right.
Lux has way better setup for ganks though. So
Yes.
if Wind Wall is down at any point, the Lux Q timer is shorter than the Wind Wall timer, so there's this window of opportunity to make the play around, and a Mumu can follow up if somebody is locked down and continue to lock them down. Have a lot of good burst damage onto them. So, but the Q does not hit, and here comes Zach. He's gonna get the
A good
stun.
knockup. They get the flash
The
and the
ignite
pullback.
is
The
gonna
ignite's
go
coming
down. If this tornado hits, it could mean a kill.
Oh,
So much aggression and down gets it.
oh, beautiful, amazing.
Zillion's
I was-
roaming up.
Yeah, I don't know that he gets out of this.
Oh, he's
Oh!
dodging around. Got the Q, though. Freddy maybe in a little too deep, but he's going to slap some people together and flash away. And
Yes.
DJ Dice roaming up with Hookless Thresh. This time, actually, hookless.
So, I was just about to say, the next level of the Yasuo pick is just, I mean, that is really a player being like, guys, I can do this. Like, and the team showing trust in that player, just being like, all right, we believe you, you can do this. That was very aggressive, but like those are the kinds of things you need to do to make it work.
Yeah,
like,
you need
as
to
Yasuo.
facilitate that lead for yourself a lot of the time on Yasuo. You should have pretty good CS even against Lux. You can't really punish you super hard. As you see, the CS is pretty even in the mid lane right now. I will say that Zach probably will look around to camp it, though. As we see him in the top side, probably getting spotted out by jungle. The other thing is that, he's going to come right back in. They know the sums are down.
So, I mean, also, Yasuo got the exhaust from bot lane, too. So, little thing there.
Bobs also has cleanse this game. So,
yes.
Jinx going to be even more safe. 2 Ahris on the team, has his own cleanse and the Zillion revive.
Yeah, these...
That's one of those instances that I was talking about, though. Like, the teleport is fine because you got right back to lane. You didn't get punished for CS for dying. But if you had barrier exhaust, you lived that fight.
Right.
And possibly return kill if it's exhaust and, like, he gets another tower shot on him.
Yeah. This... Yeah, that's a lot of survivability right there. And now, I mean, like, just thinking about the mindset of Bobst and Mr. Prezi right here, sometimes it's hard to go from playing a champion that you were just, like, level 18 on, you had all the items,
right back down
to go right back in. Absolutely. But I think they're doing a really good job being patient. Mr. Prezi didn't... Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
Piltover's Playboy even
There.
switched his summoner spell, so respecting the amount of CC on the side. And ODog CCing Heart and Sword Garen up, getting a lot of damage onto him.
Yeah, this is very opposite of what was happening last game, and you pretty much called it right away. Just both teams being like, we're tired. Let's just let's get our abilities and then let's use them. Let's not fight so dang much.
Yeah, everyone's going to hit tab, and they're going to talk in all chat. Okay, does everyone have at least one full item? Okay, now we can play.
Okay, now we can play. Wait for our summoner spells to come back up. Let's see here, though.
Oh, he's going to be under tower here. It's going to be a little dangerous. A nice wind wall is going to block the binding from Mr.
Teleport
Prezi.
coming through. Hey,
Malphite does have ult, and he's going to use it.
Beautiful! Amumu goes down. Excellent target selection right now. Mr. Prezi not able to get away, and both kills going over to the Yasuo. That's exactly what you want.
Absolutely, absolutely. And now they're able to transition onto this Ocean Dragon. However, there's going to be a lot of solo gold onto the set. I think it's absolutely
They've got vision of it. They've got vision of it. This could be a steal.
The smite is up. It would surprise my mind.
So unlikely.
Ready, steady, throw it. Oh.
You never know.
You never know until you know. And now we know.
And now we know.
Sets up 30 CS. Sets up 800 gold.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I mean that was an awesome. That was great getting those 2 kills onto the Yasuo, but tit for tat. I mean they are up in gold.
And they got the dragon. It was 100% worth. It was a great move. A good communication from the side of, and that's the thing about a comp that is one-dimensional. If you're not proactive, if you don't get those early leads, if you can't pressure really hard in the mid game, you can actually run into this spot where, we're kind of flubbing some stuff, or we don't have the damage to finish off and execute. Now with Yasuo already having completed tier 2 boots and completed the Zeal, you should see him have enough of the crit, enough of the attack speed to actually melt Lux and anyone else that comes in the lane.
Very true. Now, okay. So they've got to keep momentum. They've got to keep making things happen. What do you think, just sort of on a grand scale, what do you think their next overall goal is? To keep this ball rolling.
So
if it's a gank, what lane? If it's pressure for vision, where?
I think they need to pressure for vision around the top lane. See if Amumu's ever going up there. Their bot lane needs to play relatively safe. And basically, if you can get a pick on ODog and set him behind anyway, at all, and maybe get Herald push for the early tower, that's how you super dominate. If you're scared to walk into your bush in mid bot side because they might have it warded and you don't have towers around, you're going to start to win the game with the giant wombo combo, as Down does get pinged out, or rather Freddy gets pinged out on that ward and Down gets stunned up here, and they're going to go in onto Waffles over here, and they're going to ult right on in. So much damage, but he's going to ult and flash the Aftershock, giving him enough survivability, and they're going to catch some more damage onto Down, but just a little bit of trading.
I think that was pretty worth it, getting that flash off with the Amumu, and I think his ult's on a much longer cooldown than Yasuo's as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Great performance so far by Downed on this Yasuo. Big wave from Malphite, maybe.
Maybe, if he's able to get it. This is going to be a lot of damage on the 3. He's getting another plate. So much gold onto this set. Still 30 CS up, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh.
He's up 1,000 gold on Malphite right now. But Yasuo is up 1,000 gold in the mid lane.
And I think you want the gold difference there more.
Yeah, but however, I will say, I think if Set goes for the more aggressive build, if he goes for like this Black Cleaver or this Trinity Force into the Blade of the Ruined King, we could see him melt through these tanks. I'm interested to see what the soul will be, though. Like, if it's Mountain Soul, honestly, it's Infernal Dragon next, so if it's a Mountain or Air, which it has to be, super good for my no-no square.
Oh, boy, yeah, they really don't want it to be Mountain.
That's
going to be a huge reveal. Yeah, I think so. This is a super fun top lane thing. This is just like a good top play, where it's like, you can take that tower and you can't be stopped. Just pick it. It's yours. What a great punching animation. Full ult.
Now he's got no mana. Here comes Zac. The Haymaker comes out. He's going to flash away as well.
Ew, the smite for the slow. Let's see, Freddy.
He's going to run around as long as he can.
Let's see, trying to waste some time. Kill goes over to Freddy.
But Dragon's up in a minute. It looks like they're looking for a play here in the bot lane. As Bobes is going to get ulted by Leona, but it's not enough to go in on them. They're going to tower dive this, I think, with the Zillion ult.
Yeah, and
they're going to trade Herald for Dragon probably too here.
Okay. Let's see see what the wave clear can do.
Oh.
Gets all 3 of them tagged right there.
A nice
well
cleanse.
done. Leo deciding to go in. Okay, the ult goes up. It tags Victor just a little bit, but flash.
Oh, Lux is on the
Lux
backside.
on the other side.
Doesn't even need the ult.
Doesn't. But Victor lives. I'm going to say that's a victory for my no-no square.
Absolutely. They got Herald in that process as well. They had to commit a lot of resources down in the bot lane. They were able to get a kill onto the Lux, so start to get her more relevant in the game. I think that's actually either her or Jinx is who you needed to put it on. So that's good for them there, but definitely much better for my no-no square. Not bleeding out 2 people there, not even losing any plates.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, just getting ults and sums and time.
I think this is Infernal Dragon.
Yeah.
So this is, okay, so now it's a little bit more of an even play. Let's see what they can do with this Rift Herald. That's the next step. Was it really worth? Can you knock down a turret with this?
There it is. Mountain Drake. This is a great scenario for
Both teams.
for both teams, really. Yeah, that's
Because
a good point.
if they get 3 Mountain on the side of THC, your wombo combo is like, oh, almost, not quite, our turn, and then you can turn it back. And the other way around is, oh, you guys went on us at all. Too bad you can't hurt Malphite Zac that have 600 armor and MR. I think it's gonna be a lot of team fights around these dragons.
I completely agree. And I wonder if both teams are as aware of just like the incredible importance of these dragons. Because regardless of whether or not you're aware of it, if you get it, I mean, it's gonna do the job.
Yeah, and O-Dog's in the mid lane right now, but they're pinging out the bot lane transition and coming up here. Leona and Victor looking for some more blood, but they're leaving Jinx alone to farm. Jinx does have the most CS in the game. Remember, this is Piltover's Playboy. It's Bobes on the Jinx here, so.
Let's see. Ooh, great pause right there. Ooh, the Yasuo does get tagged.
The wind wall is going to keep him safe. Malphite's looking for it, but look at Second just stand in front like, yeah, ult me, do it. Like, that's what he wants him to.
Yeah, and the Zilean's there. Great fight lines right here. Great positioning for a fight. Zilean outside of an ult range, but in range to cast his own ult. I mean, this is what they want.
Yeah,
Set's happy and willing to die twice.
Yeah, he wants to. He wants to get that Haymaker off when he's taking all of the damage, too. I think he looks so like he wants to fight so bad. It's also just his character model that always, yeah, there he goes. He's going right on in.
Ooh,
he does burn the flash. They're going to try to retaliate right here. Zilean's in the fight lines too much, though.
And they catch the Zilean.
But he ults himself. This is why Zilean is such a strong pick into a wombo combo composition. The trade 1-for-1 means you trade 1 for 0, now 2 for 0, but Zac's coming right back in. Malphite doesn't have the ultimate to go. The Haymaker connects. The Q from Lux does not, and now Waffles is here, and oh. Sorry, Bobes, you're no DJ Dice. You're no prodigy of the ultimate on an ADC.
No, Matt. Ooh, great re-engage right here.
That might be his life, though.
Might be his life. Yeah, I don't know.
They're at least going to get the passive. A flash from DJ Dice. Oh. A nice ultimate's going to keep him safe, too, though.
Oh, and the kill.
Wow. DJ
really
Dice
well
showing up.
Hey, and a teleport right back in here. Now, THC on the back foot.
Bobe's getting a lot of solo gold here, though. Oh, here's the Rift Herald.
Oh, yeah.
Can they re-engage? I don't think they have the ult timers. Maybe Yasuo does. That's about it.
Let's see. They might not need it because they've just got a lot of low health.
Oh.
Okay, wow. Great Zhonya's. Just an auto attack. Well done. Oh, DJ Dice. Destroyed by the Lux ult. Mr.
And
Brezzy
Bobes
just...
is also going to get eaten up. Oh, so he tried to cleanse
Very patient.
the knockup as it happened so that he wouldn't get caught. He actually used the cleanse there at the last second to see if he would like just survive from the damage, but it was a crit out of the Yasuo. Score goes to 420. A super powerful counter to THC. 420. So.
Well said. That's true. Sort of the opposite Pokemon type. It was a very patient Yasuo kill. It was a great job on that. Now Yasuo. Nice. Made the right call to pull back right there, but was understandably tempted. So it's 1 tower to 1 tower. Looks like No Square up in gold. Both sides are tied in dragons, and we've got 45 seconds for this next Drake to come around.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta give credit to No Square. They've got 2 carries, and almost all the kills are on those carries.
Yeah.
It's right where you want the
both
gold.
teams, again, are looking really, really good. I think that it's going to take a little bit of time for Bobes to come online on Jinx, as it just does on Jinx. Once his IE is finished and maybe a Zeal, he can start to do a little bit more. But they're actually, they're going to spot the ward, okay.
They are. I wonder if No Square is going to be in position to fight this. Malphite on the other side of the map with no teleport.
He's going to be able to walk down in time, because Zap can also be that trigger for them, be that engage.
That's true. That's absolutely true. And Amumu not super... Okay, that scrying plant right there was huge. And now they have the beachhead with the pink ward. Good job turning that ward over to Yasuo.
Lux is on the tower. They're just going to look to fight her, I think. She's going to get a turret, though. Oh, they're going to go all in over here.
Yeah, if they're able to get her, and then they might be able to
Lux
turn
has flash. She's going to flash out of so much, and Omumu's already here. He could probably stop some of this damage. The ultimate from DJ Dice is going to go down. Here comes Freddy or Fox and Daddy smacking people together, and the ultimate from Lux is going to biff this time. No ultimate from Zilean able to come out, and no Haymaker here as he's trying to just escape with his life, but it's so 2 for 0, and it's going to be more.
This is the kind of fight that they want. That was absolutely, it was patient, and they just put Zilean in a position where because No Square, obviously students of Napoleon, looked at as many campaigns and thought, okay, we need to defeat in detail. We don't want to take on the larger force, we want to fight the force when it's split. So they fully committed to eliminate that Lux, push the Lux out of the fight, while the rest of the team panicked to position themselves. Zilean was caught out, and then they fully engaged and swept. Very well done. Napoleon would be proud, and now they've got a Mountain Drake.
Yeah, they've got a Mountain Drake, a very, very important Drake for this game, for this matchup in general. We are seeing Set opting for a more tanky style build. So it looks like he's going to go for that Sterix next. Could also be Titanic. I would assume it's going to be the Sterix, just harder to kill. More of that front line, they can take more of the burst for longer. So...
Rescued also has a really great point, which is that No has more circles. Ooh. And that is an incredibly important factor.
Ooh, that is really... Although I will say Zilean basically has double circles. But I will agree.
Zilean does have double circles, you're right.
Yeah, so at least he's trying to hold his team together. We talked about him being that linchpin in the side of No, so that's why he's got 2 circles.
He's got 2 circles. Malphite's got his ult. Zach's got the jumpy thing. Yasuo's ult is actually a circle. Yeah, the jumpy thing, man. Yeah. Listen.
Yeah.
They also just asked in chat when they're gonna get ooh, never mind, because it looks like we've got an ult.
Oh, he's gonna pull him under tower right here, though, I think. Oh, he's not even going to. The Haymaker is gonna come out, and here comes the ultimate. He's gonna slap him right on top of himself, and he wasn't able to pull him under. So if he had pulled Yasuo under tower there, I think he might have been able to lock him up and finish him off. But good execution, way to fight there, as Bobes now running for their life in the mid lane, and FX Daddy's gonna slap him together. The cleanse is a little bit too late, and he is going to go down. Lux is trying to trade some damage here, but it's not enough.
Is not, but what 2 great fights there. No Square, for such an aggressive team composition, is being so patient and so conscious to feed this Yasuo the nourishment it needs to be a big, dangerous boy. Similarly in that mid lane fight, just the patience of the Zac making sure to land that other Q, and then the combination with DJ Dice's follow-up damage. Let's see here, though. They're not burning down this Drake maybe as fast as they'd like.
It's the Baron, but yeah, I agree. It's not quite as fast as they'd like, and they were going to turn on to Amumu. So much damage coming out. But the return! Oh, he pulls him out of all of them with the Haymaker. So much damage. They take 2. Set as a double kill. They're looking for a triple, but the passive of Zac is popped. Zilean's like, hey guys, come back.
We need to get this guy. Wow.
He is going to snag him up. The traps are not quite in range. Set is there with like full life again somehow. The man has healed it all back up, and he's going to get 3-man obliterated, but the ult comes down. The Haymaker bursts through so much, and Lux is here to pop a little bit more damage, but they don't pick up a return kill, and Set loses his life.
2 for 2. That was the Set. Definitely went too far. Too excited. This Zach, by the way, 4-0-8.
So if Set had not pulled 4 people out of the Lux
I
ult,
saw that.
I legitimately think that could have turned the game entirely on its head. You quadra kill there, you get Baron, and probably push for at least inhib pressure. Like, so unfortunate. The Haymaker did so much damage, but the Haymaker was going to hit regardless. Like, it was pain. As someone who's played Lux recently,
Yeah.
it was painful.
Absolutely. They did do a good job of just getting rid of Yasuo in the fight. Wow, the DJ Dice saying, hello!
But Zillion's right there. Bope's actually almost trying to die there at the end of it to see if he could reset it and proc, but he's going to back now safely, I think.
Smart to pull off and not to try to overcommit, no matter how tasty. Ooh, this Malphite. Are we going to see a defensive ult? Maybe not. I'm not sure. Is Yasuo in the area? Yes, Yasuo is in the area, but Malphite ult is not up there yet. Let's see a flash in by the Yasuo.
Haymaker does so much.
Oh, and the Yasuo ult does get a lot of damage down. Amumu does go down. Yasuo trying to pursue. Being thrown back into his team.
The wind wall.
Mr. Prezi getting blocked by the wind wall. Down,
wind wall won that fight.
Beautiful tornado. Wind wall absolutely won that fight. A triple kill
down
for Yasuo.
goes down.
Too excited. Too caught up into it.
I think Freddy's thumbs up was to his own teammate. I think
it was. we normally do not allow emotes in this league.
That was 100% to his own teammate, though.
It was one. I don't think the other team could have seen it, honestly.
He just walked out of vision and like, nice job. You died to the tower, Yas.
Yep. It happens. Wow. Whew.
Hey, this dragon's up though, and Amumu's up, and Zach is up, and they're already starting it. And I want to. We saw a Mr. Prezi steal. We've seen DJ Dice with these global ults be so good. I want to see a little action from this Jinx right here. Come on.
Absolutely. Mumu actually is.
He's gonna go for it.
Oh! So close. Amumu. I mean, for what it's worth, Amumu very tanky. Taking a full 5-6 seconds to get killed.
Wow, that. All right. I mean, it was pretty good. It was pretty close.
That looked good. That looked good. So, do you remember about 6-7 minutes into this game when I was like, and you're right, they are just going to be very patient and they're just going to play this one out, be very cautious of it? Well, this game has had more kills per minute than the last game. This
right,
has actually
and I
just
think they were just like, all right, so it's like lean back, green light. Everybody's full.
Green light.
Pedal to the metal, or metal.
Everyone has all their abilities. Yeah, pedals to the metal.
Pedals to the metal.
A great arc of
and
the
not
my brother,
pedal
my brother, and me.
like a flower. To be clear.
No.
Not that. We're not putting that kind of pedal. Wait.
No. Well.
No one's gonna
depends
stop
on how
us.
you want to build your bike. Yeah, no one's gonna stop us in our own bike shop.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
By the way, the LBLCS is a bike shop, but we don't have any money for wheels. If you want us to have money for wheels, guys, roll on in and become a subscribed member of the LBLCS community. Join our Discord down at the bottom. Check out our YouTube channel. Root for your favorite teams. Become a player and become everyone's favorite player. Right now, it's Dewey, who is not on any team.
We're just a bunch of guys that wanted to start a bike shop, and we didn't know how.
Figured.
And that's how we're, I don't know, 10 months into this.
Yeah, we're getting close to a year. And,
Dude,
the finals will be a year. I planned it. Real good.
Did you plan it, or was that fully
Yeah, no, that was like
accident?
I mega brained it.
Oh my god, well done. All right, another tower goes down.
Yasuo?
Zach going in. I'm really surprised there's no
There it
Yasuo
is.
because there's the Yasuo right under the backline. This is the game. Yasuo on the backline, cutting him up. Jinx unable to lay down that damage. She just doesn't have the items. Pretty flashes to stay alive.
Oh, Set's
Okay,
still
Set
alive?
does come back up. Oh yes, absolutely.
Oh
Because
my
of,
lord!
Zillion ult.
I don't think he
Whoa,
can
what
do
a
much
big
more,
boy.
but he was a big boy there. He bought a lot of time too. Like those death timers originally were 40 seconds. They're at 20 seconds now. So Set took a long time to die. I don't think Jinx has the ability to hold against all 5 people. They're gonna try to push in and end the game.
Push. They could do this. They've got a good wave.
Jinx
Wow,
has got to basically just pray. She can
absolutely
put on some shoes.
I think
this gets evened up right here, although Zilean is alive.
See.
Both towers are going to go down. Lux is up too. Some of the stuff connecting.
But she's stunned up. She's got Azonias. I think wait, we'll see.
I don't know.
They turn it. Looks like Zac is actually going to go down. Jinx might get excited. Oh my god. Oh, DJ Dre's actually turns. He gets a kill right there. Can he solo this? No, he cannot.
Oh.
Wow. Woo! What's the opposite of MXPeke? That was a last-second turn right there. Beautiful. A spirited defense. THC is not done yet.
Waffles, I don't think will die quickly to these two people. So he's like, I can just chase them, have my team come up. We can look for Baron. But if you look for Baron, Malphite has TP. Set's going to have to stay in that base and clear. And he's really the face you want to be in front of these people. And Zac is up. This is so risky biscuits.
There's no wards in their base, though. So they don't have to. They can't teleport super close.
Set's here.
Oh, right on. Mumu. Too low. Let's see. Wolf's.
Malphite's here, too. He's going to get a nice ultimate.
Absolutely.
Haymaker.
They're at least chunking health bars. Oh, my God. This Zac is so big.
Yeah, the double mountain.
A flash. Okay. Oh! With the Q, Malphite gets the attack speed, gets to walk away, and they're gonna re-engage on this set.
I think they end the game now.
Oh,
don't go for Baron. End the game. End the game.
Yeah, you can just end it. Walk down.
There, they're gonna go.
We're not biased. We just want to. This is this is how you win League of Legends. Oh my God.
All right, Lux. Jinx did it a little bit. Amumu is up soon. Can you 1v4?
Let's see. Mr.
Thumbs up. The flash is up. I want to see it.
Suede shoes. Here we go. Let's see. Okay,
I think it is a little too late to hold on to this game. Is a nice ultimate comes out from Waffles, but the Nexus is falling, and it will go down. A series 1-1, and both teams sticking to what they did in week 1.
1-1, 1-1 by two 1-1 teams. Incredible and well done. God, 2 great games back to back.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, well done. Well done. Wow. I am,
Wow, Set's damage charts are always just wonky.
Yeah.
Like, if you get good haymakers off, you just look like you did. Oh, I'm going to look at the true damage ratio. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 1/3 of his damage was true damage. Against a team that had really, really tanky guys. I mean, Haymaker's just an insane ability.
It is very good. Wow.
So I want to talk to a couple. It's actually not too late right now. Like, we could do interviews. I'm awake enough to do them.
We can do interviews, absolutely. My next obligation is to watch Avatar The Last Airbender at 10 o'clock.
Wow. Wow. That's so weird because I'm not going to be watching it with you, but I'm also going to be watching it around then. So,
well, in spirit.
In spirit. If you guys are ready for an interview from either side, guys, go on into community. We'll pull you on up. I'll shoot out some messages, or LeChance will right now. Also, we are looking. Honestly, I want to talk to anybody who played in Game 1. Downed is here for Game 2.
We got Down. I will
the Yasuo, the big man, he disappeared.
Down, come back.
Down, you tricked me. I got tricked.
I was also fooled.
He's back. You can pull him on up now.
All right. We'll bring him right on up. Down. Welcome to the proverbial desk. What a crazy game, dude.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
As a man who just got 15 or 13 kills, how are you feeling for Game 2? Feel good? Feel better? Feel vindicated?
I feel better, definitely.
What was the decision-making going into, so you guys did play a Yasuo comp last week. Is this just like a page in the playbook?
No, we actually first timed that comp last week.
You first timed?
Yeah,
all right.
Comp. Yeah, or maybe we played it once before that, but I don't know. Yeah.
It looked really, really clean. It looked really well done. I noticed that you did switch it up this week. You went with the Victor over the MF on DJ Dice there. But you guys definitely looked super, super dominant in the the second game there. And honestly, game one was super, super back and forth. A great series overall. I'd be interested to know if you guys are probably going to talk about how you go into game ones, because if I'm not mistaken here, I think you've lost both of your first games and you've won both of your second games, right?
So basically, what happened, I mean, both times, is that we didn't play a game beforehand. Like this first game was my first game of the day.
Right.
And same thing last week. And my comfort picks were banned, and I mean, I didn't have much time to practice Syndra since
Sure.
I focused on other champs like Orianna.
Yeah, and Orianna got a ban as well, so there was definitely some targeting towards you there.
Yeah, that freaked me up a bit.
Yeah, but you still looked really, really good. I think that maybe that is something like game two, at least on the score sheets, and especially in this series, that me and LeChance just had the pleasure of casting. Super fun series. You guys looked really, really ready game two. But honestly, just really, really fight heavy. Super, super fight heavy. You guys looked really great out there. I know there's a bunch of my No Square fans out there. Do you have anything to say to everybody else in the league? How do you think you guys are going to do for the rest of the season in the Economy League here?
Actually, I don't know.
Okay.
Because
Fair enough.
Yeah, because we've been slacking off on practice, and that's partly my fault since I didn't show up at most practice and analysis scenes.
A humble man.
Yeah, because
a man of grace.
Grace
noble one too.
Who flows with the wind.
Who flows
as we
with
saw
the wind.
With your Yasuo play. Well, great game, dude. We're really excited to see you guys play more games as this season goes out. This was absolutely one of the most exciting matchups we've seen so far. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, so we'll see what happens. But these were both right on the wire and super fun to watch.
Yeah, just exciting stuff. Thanks, man.
Glad you appreciate it.
All right, guys. We also have an interview with O-Dog 500. He's the 500th O-Dog to ever been born. He had his debut today in the top lane. He had that set Peke play. He did so many wonderful things. If he could just hop right on in to the community or anywhere. I see him right there. I'm going to pull him. Oh, you pulled him already. I'm pulling right back down. Now I'm pulling right back up. I also grabbed him at the same time as you, so there's a little
Dang it.
Okay. O-Dog. Ready?
What's up, O-Dog?
What up?
Oh, what up? Okay. You had a super, super exciting play, and I want to just dive into that one before we talk about the series in general.
Do you want to say what the name of the play?
Yeah, the set Peke.
One.
Yeah, the teleport in behind. What was comms like? Who called it? Did you just say, I'm doing it? Be quiet, team. I don't care if you die?
I think it was I think it might have been both said, oh, and do you have TP? And then I just saw it open up. So yeah, I just sent it. I said, guys, fight him as long as you can. And then I just ended it.
Yeah, everyone
Beautiful.
in chat was calling it set Peke. It was a really, really fun play to watch and cast as well. You guys went 1-1 again. This was your first week playing in the LBLCS, but I know you've done scrims with your team before. How did it feel to have a little more pressure, have it being streamed and anything? Did it just not matter to you?
I mean, honestly, I didn't even know it was getting streamed. And the first game, I didn't even know that it was a LC LBS game. So
you were just in the game.
You just showed up.
It's like, yeah, let's do this stuff.
You know what? It takes a special kind of person to just show up and say, I'm here to do a job. I don't care what the circumstances are. I'm going to do that job. And you absolutely
I
did.
love in chat it says, oh, I'm going to allow this. Xavier, he swore. He said, you bitch. That was my call. I absolutely am allowing the you bitch. I think that's
you're right. It was Xavier. I'll give him credit for that.
It was not Piltover's Playboy Bobes, unfortunately, with making that call. But you guys looked really, really solid in both games. Kind of just got overwhelmed by the amount of engage they had in game two. How do you feel about the series overall, though? Like, how was comms in both games?
Yeah, I really, our first game was really clean. I think we played that well and communicated our split push as well. The second game, just keeping wards up in the jungle, because I mean the Malphite and the Zac are tough to keep track of. I think that might have been our biggest problem there.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
I'm at it. I really just had those 2 questions. I don't know if you have any questions to chance.
No, we had a lot of momentum, and I was fully on board with those questions. My questions were simply variations of your questions.
All right, I have one weird question for you.
And then I'll also have a weird question.
Well, my weird question is, if you were in Avatar: The Last Airbender and you were a bender, what bender would you be? Has nothing to do with food. Was that yours?
God, yes!
That's so funny.
We're doing the same thing in 11 minutes.
I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't seen it, but I heard that it's on Netflix now, so I'm gonna check it out.
Oh wait, your team literally told me you hadn't
baby.
seen it in Discord like 2 seconds ago, and I still asked you this question. Mr. Prezi says a bug bender. I agree.
Yeah, listen, man, it is on Netflix. If you've got some time, if you're not practicing your set, which it doesn't look like you need to, definitely give it a watch.
Yeah, do you have anything to say for the fans of THC out there, your gushing fangirls and fanboys, and how you think you're going to do in the league?
I mean, we're just a happy group of guys, so we're out here to have fun. We were just talking, we're happy to be 50-50 right now. We've won 2, lost 2, so doing better than we expected, and we've been practicing a lot, so I think we'll improve throughout the year.
Awesome. I'd love to hear
Beautiful.
all that, man. I hope you guys have a good rest of the year and at least stay 50-50. I'd love to see you guys go like 0-7-0, 7 draws. Really fun to watch. Have a good one, man.
All right, thanks, man.
Peace, dude.
All right, guys, that's going to be it from me. I'm Buggleberry Finn, and this noise
And
is
I'm
LeChance.
LeChance. Damn it!
I thought I was going to make you do a weird noise.
No, that was good. That was good. We got this, man.
Do you want, I'll
Keep
do it
going.
again. I'll do it again. Can I do it again?
Yeah. Lean back into it.
All right. Guys, that's it for this cast. I'm Buggleberry Finn, and this weird noise is LeChance.
Whoopee-ya!
And we are casters for the LBLCS. Just a bunch of fun guys having fun, playing League of Legends, pushing buttons and hurting each other. Everybody, have a great night. And don't forget,
It's time to shine.
thanks. I really didn't have anything.
Yeah,
All
good. No, I got you.
All right, guys, peace.